Alright, YouTube fans, once again, back here with a quick review of 4th of July 2013. Switching from my normal knife reviews down to the firearms. Yep, getting into them. So first one I'm going to do is my Taurus PT 1911 AR in 45. I've had this for a couple years and no problems. I mean, you get what you pay for with these. You can see the finish on the grip safety here is completely worn off. Hopefully I can fix that with a little bit of, I don't know, what's that stuff called? You know what I mean. That gun paint stuff. Yeah, Cerakote or the other good stuff. A lot of people complain, I've seen, about the safety here. It doesn't click like the Kimbers and all that. Well, yeah, they're also $1,000 handguns, so you get what you pay for, like I said. But this one's in the medium range, $400 or $500. I forget what I paid for this one. This one's got the sight rail. I don't use it, but I got it just in case I did want to use it. But I found that I don't use it, so if I wanted the clean version, probably would have been fine. If you know 1911s, you know they're a little bit more difficult to take apart than a Glock or something simpler. But if you got a little experience with firearms, it's not really that big of a deal. It's just more parts to keep track of, that's all. In the 2 years I've had this, or the over 2 years I've had this, I've had one thing break, and that was the extractor. But that actually broke on me at the range. I immediately called Taurus customer service, and they were spot on. They didn't ask no questions. Free of charge, shipped me a brand new one. They asked if I wanted to send the gun in. I said nope. I'm more comfortable fixing my own if I possibly can. They said no problem. Free of charge, like I said. Sent me a new extractor. You know, you take the whole thing. You know, take the side apart. Excuse me. I'm trying to film with one hand here. I don't know if you can see in there, but yeah. It's a pretty good little handgun, or 1911. I like it. I think this is I put a Wilson Combat slide release on here, a little bit more extension, and these grips aren't the grips that come with it. The grips that come with it are pretty good. They're a little bit thinner than these. I got these on eBay. I don't even know what they are, but I just like the design better and a little bit wider for my hands. So it makes it a little bit more comfortable. But the original grips were just fine. I could have left them on there, no problem. And I had to, with the Wilson Combat extension here, I had to get the Dremel tool out, grind that down a little bit, just to make it work and whatnot. You know, it's got the double. A lot of people don't like the double safety levers there. I don't mind them. But let's see what else. What else? Yeah, I polished this down with some real fine sandpaper, just lightly smoothed it out. It was a little, that and the barrel. Hold on a second while I bring the slide to the rear. I got, you know, only got so many hands here. The barrel itself was kind of a dull finish. I didn't like it, so I got some real fine sandpaper and just ever so slightly polished it up in the other thing too. But I mean, great handgun. Sights are adjustable, Novak sights, I believe. I don't know if I can even get that in there. My camera's not the best, but you can adjust it. They do give you little tools to adjust them. What else? Polished feed ramp. I actually touched that up myself too with that same sandpaper, and I mean, when I say I just touched it up, it just barely, like you just barely touch it up, and it'll feed. I had no feeding problems with it before. I just wanted to make sure it was fine. But other than that, this thing runs like a champ. Front sight's adjustable too. Haven't had to adjust that one. Actually, I didn't adjust this one either. I did notice after about 200 or 300 rounds, this started to slide over a little bit. So I just put some Loctite on that little screw that's in there and put it back in there. So it's not really that big of a deal. Just keep an eye on it if you get one of these. What else? Yeah, comes with 2 mags. 8 rounds, standard 8 round magazine, and I run for home defense, Federal, you know, hollow points 45. I did take a couple of these to the range to make sure it feeds in there, because I've heard some problems with the feeding with the hollow points. This one has no problems. this particular gun has no problems with hollow points. Feeds like a dream. No jams, no stovepipes, nothing. So, yeah, it's a great thing. Like I said, if you're in the market for a medium range or a medium priced 1911, you know, swept up. It's got all the little features that you would on a custom, like a Kimber or a Wilson Combat. You'll get it with this for a little bit cheaper. Like I said, the finish quality isn't as great. Like I said, you know, it comes off. But like I said, you get what you pay for. And if you don't mind it, or if you plan on, you know, putting a different coating on it, door coat. That's what I'm looking for. The other one. Yeah, if you door coat it, it's not too bad. I love the trigger. You can adjust it. The checkering on the front. There's checkering on the front. You can actually see my finger grooves from shooting so much in this thing. I probably got about 800-900 rounds through this one. Yeah, you can actually lock the hammer if it's. Let me just double check, make sure there's no rounds in this thing. Since I got live rounds sitting on the table. You know, no dry fire. Oh no. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if it's in this position, you get the little Allen key that they give you. Turn that, and this will actually lock. You can't cock it at all. So it's great. It comes with, yeah, like I said, 2 mags. This is the case you get with it. Pretty good case. I haven't had any problems with it. Oh, come on. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got snap caps in there. Yeah, this is the little tools that it comes with. You know, it comes with a little Allen wrench. It comes with 2 of these keys for the hammer, but these also make great Allen wrenches for everything else too. You can take the grips off of these, or whatever Allen wrench that fits. So a couple other things. Those are old screws from the old grips and that stuff. It comes with little, you know, safety instructions. Don't shoot yourself in the face or some shit like that. But yep, that's the Taurus PT 1911 AR. Got any questions? Let me know. I'll probably try to answer them. Yeah, it's a good handgun. So get yourself one if you think you want one. Get it. If not, don't get it. Take it easy.